And what is up, everyone, and welcome back to more of the World of Magic with Mei Lee, our main warrior of our little Let's Play that we used to have. The little update that we have on Mei Lee right now is we have to train her all the way up to level 21 because I shoved a lot of costumes on her. So, for now, we're just going to be using Mei Lee as our main character because Dave has no costumes. And also, I have not been playing the World of Magic in a long time, as you can see through my old accounts. Yes, Popcorn 15 is red, and I recently only logged on to Dave 11, so we are not in the best position to really give too many comments on that. However, in today's video, we are going to be talking about a letter from the World of Magic team. So recently, about a month ago, there was a letter from the World of Magic team. Oh, sorry, did I pass it? Yes. Okay. And so today, we're just gonna read it, and in another video, I will give my opinions about it. So let's get started. So, the letter from the World of Magic team. Dear adventurers, hello, this is Kim Nahu, producer of the World of Magic team. I would like to share new development news as we celebrate the 13th birthday of TWOMs, which started on April 14th, 2010. I don't know why I'm reading so slow. I don't know why they say TWM, but I guess it's just easier than saying the World of Magic, so I guess we'll let it slide. I am honored and grateful to have been with our adventurers for a long time in a changing era over the past 13 years, starting from featured iPhones. However, there are many difficulties in continuing live services using the engines and tools that were created a long time ago. The development tools and game engine used during the featured phone era were developed for a 32-bit environment, causing many memory issues due to increased resources. So this is their explanation for the past problems that we've had, which is, I guess it makes sense because the World of Magic really hasn't had any big updates like this one. And I have seen some of the update beta. Like, the beta's already out, so everything that we're reading now, it's already been out for like, what, over 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Around 3 weeks, I would say. So yeah, we're coming into this late. But it's better to get, I just want to record something, right? Moreover, there has been a notice for years that smooth updates and store services may be limited if the graphics API is not replaced in the current markets where we are servicing. The TWM team went through many discussions and considerations regarding this matter and the future of TWM service. And as a result, we have decided to take on the big challenge of changing TWM's development engine and revamping its graphics and convenience for our users. Which is good. I'm very glad for this update. I have seen some of the a lot of screenshots on YouTube as I was searching through, trying to catch up to the World of Magic news. I haven't been here for a while, guys. I've been enjoying my summer. You can probably tell by my voice. So yes, I have been. It's been a long summer, almost around 2 months of literally me not even coming back to enjoy this hobby called YouTube. So yeah, we've just been chilling, and I will continue to do so. Changing the development engine involves many risks and requires a significant amount of time and development costs, making it a challenging decision. Oh, what the heck? However, through extensive internal discussions, we were able to gain support from the rationale behind this challenge, aiming to create a more enjoyable and expanded game while continuing to provide TWM's original essence to adventurers for an even longer time. And today, after about 4 years, a new era of the World of Magic begins, with great anticipation for TWM's new era. I would like to share the first update news titled "The Prelude of a New Era" with all our adventurers. The following key changes that will be introduced in the Prelude of a New Era. So, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I have seen some of the update already. Like I said, this video is very late. It's 3 weeks late. Okay, so the updates already came out before. I would say around 3 weeks late. And there's been many pictures taken, videos recorded, and I've seen a lot of it. I've seen the new attacks. I've seen the quest logs and stuff that they've decided to hint. I've also seen the new inventory. So yes, that is pretty good. All right. So here we go. The major updates in the prelude of a new era. Here we go. Development system, game engine change, improved service processing speed, OS and database updates. Game system, most in-game UI UX including inventory, enchant, shortcuts, minimap, and chat revamp. Quest system, inbox, ranking system, tutorial, and guild guide edition. Graphics, high resolution support, character and monster animations improvement, map improvement. The Prelude of a new era will undergo a closed test and separate testing server environment before the official update. To facilitate smooth communication, we plan to recruit testers among adventurers who are mainly active in the Korean server and expect that the feedback from the participating adventurers will contribute to a higher level of completion for the Prelude of a new era. Apart from the test schedule, you can still enjoy the existing World of Magic server as it is. After the test is over, we will make necessary preparations to ensure stable gameplay and safely preserve your current game data as we proceed with the future update of a Prelude of a new era. We will provide further details through another notice as soon as the test schedule is confirmed. We appreciate your love and support for the past 13 years, and we promise to continue to do our best and repay you with a great game by listening to your valuable opinions. Thank you. Alright, well, I guess since this video isn't that long, we can get on to giving a little bit of opinions about this. So, what do I think about this update? Honestly, I am for one am always looking up to the World of Magic to do better. Like do better than other RPGs, you know. I think that I always imagine that when a big update to the World of Magic was ever gonna come, they were gonna do so much better than all the other RPGs out there. Or at least, I mean, they're a mobile gaming service, but still, you know, better in a sort of type of way. So yeah. And I think that this update might be the view changer for me. This update will probably be, okay, are they ready to stop playing around and finally update the game, or are we just getting another chump update? And so far, I think, just based on what I've seen from not only the sneak peeks, but also from what they've said here, I think that this update might be what I'm looking for. Sorry for the stuttering. So, now there are a few things I want to comment on, which is in game system and graphics. It says most UI, including inventory, enchant, shortcuts, minimap, and chat revamp, which is pretty good. Now I have a lot to comment on, so I guess we'll just go through UI. I have seen the new UI. That is pretty good. You know, that is something that I think that we've been needing for a long time. I think management and inventory is something that we've needed for a long time as well. And I think that just based on from what I've seen from the beta, I think that we're in for a good treat here, guys. Enchants. I don't know how they're gonna go about this. Like I've said before, enchants are kind of touchy right now. You know, you don't want to make them too good, but you don't want to make them too bad, because people don't like being a loser, but people don't really like winning too much. So you kind of have to have some win-loss in here, which is exactly why the RNG fits in here. Shortcuts, minimap, and chat revamp. I am going to speak about minimap. I think that the minimap that we have now is kind of bad. I haven't seen the beta minimap. I haven't watched anyone actually go to the map. I don't know what it does, so I can't comment on that. Shortcuts. I did see a lot of things going on around the screen. I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I didn't really realize what was going on in the couple of videos that I watched. There were a bunch of words talking, so I was more focused on what they were talking about in the video than what I needed to be looking for. So I didn't see too many new mini-map showings, not many new shortcuts. Chat revamp, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're ever gonna get a new chat. I mean, for what it's worth, for the past 13 years, what they're saying is that we've always been blocked. Our words have always been blocked. So yeah, that's just about it. I mean, I guess unless we're getting new emojis, but from what I've seen from the beta, and it's not final. The beta is not final. Okay, there's still going to be more continuous updates, right? So I just want to keep that in mind while I'm talking here. There's going to be more continuous updates, but based on what I've seen from the beta, not much changed. Okay, it didn't look like there was much that changed about chat. So yeah. Quest system, I am very glad that they finally have a quest system. I actually hope that this will help people who have a harder time and love doing quest in games, which, I mean, for an RPG, we really should have had quest a long time ago to help players who want to finish the game 100%. I didn't really like the whole idea about the collection system being introduced before new questing, because as an RPG, aren't you supposed to have the retro feeling of players doing a lot of quests on your game in order to level up, not collecting a lot of things to put in your inventory and then get a little bit of buff. So I do think that this was a little bit of an overstatement. I mean, an overstep right here. But now that we have it, I guess we'll see how it goes. Inbox. Oh, hold on. Sorry, be right back. Like super top tier, because then if you're super lower underneath, then you will never get to experience what the real ranking system is about, because this is not a game about skill. It's a RPG and it's retro, and you're supposed to go back to similar moments. So I just believe that ranking system, I mean, ranking now is useless. Ranking now is useless too. Like, yes, I've said in a past video about popcorn ranking up, but it's always been useless. I just have it just to have it. It's just there for show. It literally does nothing for you. What were they? Cyrus coins, yes, or whatever, that were used a long time ago, those things are gone. I haven't seen anyone with them at all. I mean, I still have mine. Well, I used to have mine before Wild 11 got deleted. And pretty much I didn't use them. I just saved them up. That's it. But I mean, people just kill you anyway, so their fame just transfers over to them. And I mean, if you're strong, then you can just kill everyone everywhere. I mean, it's not like, guys, the whole entire thing is with ranking and with PvP in this game in general is like, there's nothing stopping you from killing everyone everywhere, starting a, what is it? Sorry, mind blank. I want to say apocalypse, but that's not the word that I'm using, that I'm looking for. Whatever. Just causing a ruckus, right? There's nothing stopping you. You're not gonna get banned, okay? You're probably just gonna get killed a lot by other players, maybe. I mean, if that's how the game still works. I don't really know what higher level players do in their time. There's nothing stopping you from going to these maps and killing these players, so no. I don't think they should touch the ranking system. There's too much PvP on every map, and I've spoken about this before. How can you have it to where you want players to train, but you have PvP on every single map after level 9? Or after level 8, whatever, is the marsh, right? The first two places, right out of village, wordy or woody weedy, and then there's mushroom whatever, right? And after that, there's nowhere else that you really have no PvP at, except for in Cyrus Castle and in the village. That's pretty much the only two places that you don't have PvP. I mean, I'm sure that there's somewhere else out there that I'm not speaking about, but you get the point, right? Like, there's a lot of PvP maps, PvP free maps, right? There's nothing that you can really do about it to stop the players. So I don't think that ranking should be touched. I think they should touch a little bit more on the concept about PvP in general. and see a little bit more about that. Tutorial and Guild Guide Edition. I don't know why I keep saying Guild. What the heck? Alright, Tutorial. I am very glad that they are finally updating the tutorial about this game. I've said it before in my recent Warrior Let's Play before. Sorry, in the past. I've said it. I've said something about the tutorial in this game before. Is like, it's bad and it doesn't teach players anything about the game that we currently have today. And it still stands true. Even after a long time, even after my Ranger Let's Play, that was around 4 or 5 years ago, something like that, it still stands true. Because even though they added a couple of NPCs, I don't think that the tutorial really teaches players about the game. And it's probably why a lot of them turn away now and again. So yeah, Guild Edition, Guide Edition. Oh my god. For guides, I don't think so. Unless they plan. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't think the wiki has been updated in years. I don't trust that thing. I haven't been there at all in a long time too, but I also don't trust it. So that kind of puts me in a tough spot to where tutorial and guiding someone is kind of in the same subject for me. But you know, now that they're separate, it means that they're finally getting right to where they want to teach players how to get in the game and show players where they think things should be, and you know, all this stuff. You know, I would love a little bit of more description in the game to where items are what they are, and you know, showing players how to find them. So that would be something pretty good. Graphics. One thing I do want to touch on about graphics, and this is probably going to be the final thing, is probably map improvement. Now, most of you guys are probably thinking, oh, but what about character and monsters? No one really cares about animations. I've already seen them in animations, okay? You know, they're fine. I think they are high resolution support. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't even know the difference between normal and high, so that's just how it is. So map improvement is much what I'd like to touch on better here, because the map that we have now, well, the map that they've tried to have now is probably what they want in the future, to where it shows where everything is on the map if you tap on it, and if you have NPCs in the map, it'll show you where they are. So yeah, I think that's what they're trying to do here, is like say, okay, we're gonna move this over to there, and it's gonna give you a better description and point out where these NPCs are on the map. So yeah, I think that's pretty good. Like I said, players don't know what's going on in this game anymore, or at least new ones don't, because you know, you come back, you see a new player, and he barely gets out of village. Like, no one likes to involve themselves in every little thing, but at the same time, you are also a part of someone else's story in an MMO, so that's kind of how it fits in, right? So like, there's no way that I'm sorry, I'm getting off topic here. This is not even about map improvement, but I'm just saying, you know, if you were heading somewhere and you know, you got into PvP, then I guess it would kind of change your mind, and you really wouldn't be focused on the map. So also, this is completely unrelated, but I think that we do need something to clarify newer players from veterinarians, so maybe they can help the newer players, but I don't know. I'm just thinking about Final Fantasy things here, but I haven't played that game in years, literally like 5 years. Alright, so what do you guys think about this update? The World of Magic Developers Letter. Alright, so yes, what do you guys think about this update? The prelude of a new era. Do you guys think that this is going to be changing for the World of Magic, or is nothing really going to change? I don't know. Alright, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Will you guys stay with the World of Magic in 2024, or will you be leaving? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and if you guys did, leave a like. Subscribe down below if you're not new to the channel. Hit the like button, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye everyone. Take care.